Hello, everybody. Welcome to your boy JC. Reporting back live with JC Prevails TV. Bing. We have one heck of a broadcast to show you guys tonight at JC Prevails TV. That is Entertainment Weekly. Okay, we have a bunch of reaction videos. Okay, we have a compilation, a plethora of stuff to go over this evening, along with some gaming news, stuff that's new on the trends tonight. Okay, and then we have Boba T Shop, a horror game that was requested by viewers. Okay, below in the description is going to be timestamps on where the events are going to be taking place this evening. So if you don't want to hear me ramble, slow over my speech because I'm just getting hyped up on coffee. It's a conundrum, I know. Or if you want to hang out, by all means, go for it. But yeah, skip on ahead at your nearest convenience, okay? And I'll be here waiting for you. Anyways, we're going to stack up, get your drinks, get your beverages, get your recliners, make yourself comfy. Okay? All right, guys, good to see you again. Last night's broadcast was a huge success. Memberships of the JC's Madhouse are back up and running. Verification details of certain documents went through. We're all good. Everything's set. Everything's rolling. Emojis are available at your convenience. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's funny. I started OBS, and then all of a sudden OBS decided to freaking crash on me. It's been a thing, really. I don't know why it's been doing that. It's really, I don't know, it's almost like it's disruptive. Get out of this. There we go. Let's see here. Getting this up. Yo, what's going on, Blank? How we doing, Blank? What's up, Blank? Welcome to JC Prevails TV this evening. How's the audio with everything, Blank? How's the audio with everything? Do I have to turn down the ambience just a tad? I'm literally on the verge of waking up, guys. It's been a very long day. We were at a friend's of the family today, or friend of the family, and yeah, I'm like fighting to keep my eyes open. I wanted to take a nap, but it just didn't turn out that way. Oh, good. Excellent. So everything's cool. Awesome. Perfect. Welcome, Blank. How's your week been? Haven't seen you in a while. So yeah, guys, we got some gaming news for we have new leaks for Fallout 3, a potential remake. We'll be going over some of that as well. New Road Rage Karma videos. Yeah. And some barely getting struck by lightning videos, okay? Rarest or luckiest moments caught on camera. Caught on film, rather. And then we have Boba T, some horror gaming. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great fix tonight. It is kind of high. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay, let me lower it a little bit. Is that better? I'm assuming that's better, right? Yeah, but you could still hear me, right? Even though the ambience was kind of high. I'm just very particular about my gaming and music and gaming and audio volume. Like, my mouth volume. I don't want it to, because I'm a loud person by nature, so it's hard to kind of find that medium for myself. Good. Excellent. Very good. Excellent, very good. And yeah, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for you guys getting involved in last night's broadcast. The recommendations were off the hook. I freaking wrote them all down on notes. Feel free to hit me up on my X account. Okay, I have a Twitter X. Okay, as Elon Musk put it. I'm very active on that as well. So feel free to utilize that platform to comment on videos I post or anything like that. Give me recommendations, suggestions on games. Because of your guys' contributions, I wouldn't be able to bring these games to the table. So for that, I thank you. And speaking of involvement, if you want to get involved, feel free to sign up for the JC's Madhouse tier It's about $5.99 a month. You get membership-only polls. You get live broadcasts, members exclusive live broadcasts, and live video feeds. Okay, and you get behind-the-scenes footage. You get emojis, custom badges. Okay, you get all this good stuff. If you want more details, below in the description. Okay, it's completely up to you. You're never obligated. Just simply clicking on the thumbnail, watching a video helps me out a ton. And speaking of helping me out a ton, if you guys could smash those like buttons, it would be greatly appreciated because it helps the content or the algorithm spread the word. Boba Tea, very good question. It's just a horror game revolved around Boba Tea. You never heard of Boba Tea? I think it's like an Asian thing. I'm not too sure though. But it was recommended by viewers last night, and I was like, you know what? Hell, let's freaking do it. And it's brand new. It like just came out 4 days ago, I guess. I heard that there was like some kind of I don't know if there was a demo released on it. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, guys. Also, share the link with a friend. Share the stream. Spread the word. We're here to build a community. And after the broadcast is done, we have the verse of the evening. Yeah, pretty much. We'll be getting started very, very soon. Utilize this time to get snacks, beverages, the whole lotto, okay? I am very sorry if I've fumbled over my speech or reiterate words, etc., etc. You guys know me by now, okay? Coffee's still kicking in, all right? It's been a very long day. I did my prayers before the broadcast. As you guys all like to know, I like to spend some time with my best friend, Jesus, before we start the broadcast, because without him, I wouldn't be in front of the screen, entertaining you all the best I can. Let's see here. Let's see. I legit want to see you try that Pinoy horror game. It was trending. What? Wait. What horror game was trending? Blank? Pinoy? What's Pinoy? Hold on a second. As I was saying, yeah, sometimes my intros could be a little off because when I'm tired or like exhausted and trying to wake up, I tend to get a little anxious, so I overthink the process, and I just have to remember to kind of just like reel it in, relax, focus, and just be you. It's a constant struggle that I have. I think everyone kind of does that, to be honest. Oh, the Philippines-based horror game. Okay, yeah. I've heard that game. Yeah, check it out. Let me know. My cat is tweaking right now, man. Game called... Okay. Interesting. I'll have to check it out. Again, guys, follow me on my X account. It's below in the description, okay? Feel free to do that. Give me suggestions, recommendations. I'm up for it. I was debating whether or not to, like, use a Google document or, like, just use X as a way of communication. Here's my thing when it comes to extra social media accounts, okay? I'm not doing Discord anymore. I'm not on discount. Sorry, Discord. Wow, that was a huge fail on my end. Discord, not doing it anymore. Okay. Not everyone uses Discord. It's not popular on my side of the fence. I only had one member on there, and it was very inactive. But X, however, I've heard great things. I've done research on it. I've heard great things about how it helps with retention and building a community. So I am active on there. I am actually very active on there, and I will no longer. I thought long and hard about this, but I am considering just kind of bailing on TikTok. Right now on TikTok, I have like 17,000 followers. It was great in the moment, but the algorithm changes so much that it's not looking for my type of content anymore. I am starting to accept that it's just reality. Things change. The videos I post, like, they get like no traction whatsoever. So it's like I feel like I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm hitting a brick wall. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm completely being blocked. So I don't really have the patience for. I don't have the time. I don't want to waste my time with that. Per se, I was gonna follow through with it, but the only thing. Let's see. You still continue with YouTube Shorts? Oh yeah, absolutely. YouTube Shorts, yeah, 100%. Yeah, my YouTube Shorts actually have been popping off lately. So I'm very, very grateful. I'm very, very happy with that. By the grace of God, my YouTube Shorts have been really. They've been shooting up in like the high five. I've been probably averaging about between 500 to like maybe 1,200 views. I'm very happy with that, actually. I used to not do good shorts at all, but I think either I've just been getting better at like utilizing the SEO, or I've been I don't know. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I don't know. YouTube can be very, very tricky. It's like eventually you get to a point where either you don't know what exactly you've done to do it, but eventually you like break through. And that's what I'm hoping to do, hopefully soon in the near future. You know? Oh, man. All right. Let's see here. Blank, could you do me a favor? Can you go down on the, you know how it has like the red line to where, you know, you see me live on your screen? How long have I been live so far? I'm just curious. I'm not counting or keeping track of anything. I'll be planning to make commentary videos during my... Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's so cool, man. I encourage you to do it. Where your passion lies, shoot for the frickin' stars, man. Just shoot for them. Always aim higher. Always aspire to greater heights. Always. I'm a huge believer in doing what you're passionate about. I mean, from my instance, I seek to do what I am passionate about, and I basically just strive to keep God in the center, and just with patience and time, and, you know, when things are right, things will, you know, take off. You will reap success. Your efforts will be crowned with success. That is what I'm hugely a believer of. Using mobile? Oh, fair enough. Are you going to be doing indie games at all? All right, guys. I think it's pretty... Oh, wait. I can see where... Oh, okay. We're at 13 minutes and 47 seconds. That's fair. We're going to start, guys. We're going to get into the mode of things, okay? We're going to start with our gaming. Gaming news is going to be the first thing we kick off the evening with, okay, everybody? Here we go. Fair enough. All right, guys. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to get this done, okay? I'm going to hit recording. We're recording. Everything's good. Everything's mint. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's see here. So we have... Okay, wow, that was an abrupt transition of sound, huh? Like, to nothing. Let's see. Fallout. Here we go, guys. Let me just make sure that it's got it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so guys, welcome everybody to Gaming News. Look, it's the Gaming Bible. Anyway, so Fallout 3 seems to be a leak out there in the Gaming Bible sphere, okay, of a remastered version coming to yours truly, okay? Let's see. Fallout fans quietly hyped as new remaster is confirmed. Now, I've played Fallout 3, okay, the original, the 2008 one. Yeah, I blew up Megaton. I felt horrible. I didn't like the moral conundrums you had to face. I hate when that kind of feels like it. Now, this is just me, but I kind of feel like that hindered my gameplay a little bit, but nonetheless, I had fun. It was a fun game. It was very, very good. Okay, we finally had a look at the remaster of The Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which is being fully revealed later today by Bethesda. But it's reportedly not the only game getting the remaster treatment. Documents originally shown during the FTC court hearings, of which Microsoft was being examined, showed that the Oblivion remaster was coming in 2022. See, which was obviously passed, clearly, right? because this news leaked about 6 days ago, chat, maybe a little more. But it also noted a Fallout 3 remaster as well. I love when they try to like squeeze games together. They like kind of get ahead of themselves. Hopefully, the ends justify the means, right? Let's see. Let's go down here. Picked up by The Gamer, a Fallout 3 remaster was due for 2024. Clearly, it didn't work out. And while it didn't materialize, meaning since it didn't come into fruition, right? That doesn't mean it isn't being worked on. If it was in Microsoft's plans. Over on Reddit, fans are trying to keep their hype in check. Oh, I know how that feels, but are quietly excited that we could get a classic Wasteland adventure remastered. So quietly in check. So basically, they're trying not to get their hopes up too much. Okay? It's a leak. They heard about it. They're hyped. They're getting hyped, but they don't want to be let down. And I get it. Okay? How many times have you heard of a game possibly getting remastered or, a sequel coming out and all of a sudden it just completely falls through? I've been a victim of that. It sucks. But again, you want to keep the passion, Much of that thread is Much of that thread is jokes about the constant releases of Skyrim, which Bethesda has become known for. But if you scroll enough, you'll see that some fans are itching to get a remaster of Fallout 3. Yeah, Fallout 3 was a freaking classic. It was an incredible game. I'm not going to lie to you. Ironically enough, it was the only Fallout game I ever played, and I freaking loved it. Let's see. If Microsoft was smart, they'd have Fallout 3 Remake ready for when Season 2 of the Amazon show comes out. Notes one fan. Okay, no, that makes sense. And I actually saw some of the actual show of Fallout, and it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Fallout 3 would be awesome. That said, I hope they're updating the gameplay because as much as I love some of those older Bethesda games, they are getting wonky by today's standards, says another player. Yeah, it's true. Like, hopefully they do some updates, especially with, like, the engine, with the graphics and stuff like that. Like, is you guys ever see, let's see, hold on. I heard Fallout 3 is a storyline based, or is it like it's more like an open world. Yes, correct. It's an RPG. Heard a remastered of RDR2. Fake yet the upgradation. Yeah, so like, no, it's so funny. You guys ever see on street, this is kind of straying away from the topic, but not really. It's kind of relevant, okay? You notice how, like, you go to a streaming service and, like, for example, like Netflix or Amazon or whatever, right? Or you have a smart TV, okay? And it offers you that you can, like, either rent the movie or buy the movie. But for some reason, it says rent or buy the standard in standard definition, meaning it's in like 480 pixels, like, back in like 2008 or 2005, not in high definition or 4K, which we're so accustomed to now. So why would you have people buy a standard definition? Like, you get what I'm trying to say? It's like, here's the dumbed down version for less. I don't understand why that's even an option. I think we've moved past that, but that's what, that's what brings us to this right here. They're hoping that, the standards are a little, higher than, or the originals. Let's see. I'd lose my mind if they remade Morrowind, said, when in zone. Me too, buddy. Well, another Redditor would rather see Fallout New Vegas get some love, as Season 2 of the Fallout show will be heading there. Let's see. Given where Season 2 of the show is heading, I'm almost certain, NV is in the works. MValis 1073, now that would be sweet. I think that was a tweet or something I just read, chat, hence the acronyms. Let's see. Fallout 3 I'm sorry, guys. The coffee's kicking in. Fallout 3 Remastered, quietly confirmed by new leak, will hopefully be returning to Washington, D.C.'s Capital Wasteland sometime in 2026. Next year. Jeez, they're really... Oh, man. Hope it's worth it. That Fallout 3 remaster that Microsoft and Bethesda accidentally sort of leaked a while back is real, according to recent comments from a well-regarded leaker, but I hope you weren't excited to get your hands on it any time this year, even though they supposedly promised it 2 years ago. As far as video game leakers go, there are two that I trust wholeheartedly. I can't read today, sorry, chat. Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, hopefully I read that right, Nate the Hate. That's funny to say. That isn't to cast any shade on other leakers, but those have two incredible battling. Is that a typo? I don't know. Averages as far as leaks go, which is why a recent exchange between Nate the Hate and another user on Twitter really caught my attention, because this is about as close to a confirmation that you could possibly ask for without said info coming directly from an official source. Okay, let's actually scroll down here. Is there any other updates? Let's see. Fallout fans hyped as new release leaks to tide us over until Fallout 5. Okay, so let me see here. Released in 2008 on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360, Fallout 3 is without a doubt one of my favorite entries in the what did I just say? Of the post-apocalyptic RPG series. Other than it being a fantastic game in its own right, it had a certain charm that hooked me more than any other game in the series. Yeah, I didn't play anything else other than Fallout 3, and it was freaking remarkable. With recent news circulating the internet that an announcement of an official remake of the Elder Scrolls, what is that in Roman numerals? 5, chat? 6? I'm horrible at that stuff. Oblivion could be mere days away. Fans will also be hoping that Fallout 3 remake is next in line in September of 2023 as part of Microsoft's battle with the FTC over its now completed takeover of Activision. It was subtly confirmed that Bethesda has plans to release a Fallout 3 remaster or remake. However, details on the Fallout 3 remaster were kept deliberately vague. After all, it's not been officially announced, and the only reason we know of it was because of documents read during the FTC court battle. Now that the proverbial cat is out of the bag, fans are wondering when the Fallout 3 remaster will grace us with its presence. Grace us with its presence. Oh boy, those are terms. Those are quite a combination of terms. When Twitter user Casual Meh, sure, whatever, asked video game industry insider Nate the Hate 2 whether there was an update on the Fallout 3 remaster, they got the reply, planned but won't be for a while. Despite not knowing when the Fallout 3 remaster will arrive on or what generation it will be, fans are still hyped nonetheless. I mean, I would be too. I just wouldn't want to be let down. Let's see here. Let's see. Anything else, chat? Anything else? Let's see here. Now, hold on. I'm just trying to see here. New gen remaster. Now, let's see here. But now I'm interested in watching the Fallout. Yeah, no, it's the series that they have out. I can't talk right now. The series that they have right now, it's not that bad. I would check yourself too, because there could be some explicit. There definitely is some explicit content in there, so just be mindful of it for yourself. Let's see. I'm trying to see here. If there's anything revolved around engine. Okay, let's see. Look, hold on. You'd think they would be all for the cash grab. Interesting. Okay, let's see. No, okay, so now I heard from various sources. Maybe it's actually from this. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so I heard from various sources as well, though, that when they remaster or basically come out with the remake of Fallout 3. So what Fallout used with its original engine was this right here. I did some research, okay? It's called Creation Engine. It's a 3D video game-based engine created by Bethesda Game Studios based on the Game Brio engine. The Creation Engine has been used to create role-playing video games such as The Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, Fallout 4, and Fallout 76. A new iteration of the game, like a repeat of the engine. Creation Engine 2 was used to create Starfield. Starfield was phenomenal, actually. The Creation Engine has been tailor-made for large-scale open-world RPGs. So basically, it's typical engine. That's how you get the graphics, the 3D stuff, all the good plugins, okay? And basically, they are saying there's some rumors out there that they're going to be actually incorporating the official Unreal Engine 5 with the remaster of Fallout 3. That's going to be awesome. I am very down for that. As you guys all know, they've already incorporated the Unreal Engine 5 to the indie horror games that we currently play today. And they started incorporating more, actually they started incorporating a lot of the Unreal Engine 5 specs to games last year already. For the game that's coming out on the top of my head is the game Homeless by Dark Phobia Games. Look that game up for yourself. That is a vivid example of Unreal Engine 5. It makes the games just really crisp, polished. It delivers a great experience for overall game aesthetics. So yeah, I definitely encourage that for sure. But yeah, so guys, that is your gaming news. Again, these are just leaks, but yeah, well, let's see what happens. Fans are hyped, but they want to keep their hype in check because they don't know. Now, I'll have to do some more research on the behind-the-scenes stuff because I don't follow this, Bethesda stuff or whatnot, but, I thought it was just pretty fascinating. I'm probably not going to end up making an edited installment of this actual segment of the broadcast, but I figured it would be actually cool to kind of just bring it to people's attention because some people are into this role-playing stuff. I'm not a big RPG fan. It would take up way too much time. I'm not the kind of person because Fallout 3, I think it was 17, 28, 30 hours of gameplay. I'm not my channel. I wouldn't have the attention span for something like that. You have to invest in a lot of time with these games. You just do. But I thought it was just really cool, and I wanted to start the broadcast out. I apologize for my speech. I know that I'm talking over my words sometimes. I'm just probably not making the best sense, but I'm doing the best I can for you guys, and that's all I care about. So we're going to move on to some reaction stuff, okay, everybody? Let's get out of this. Let's see here. Get out of this. I got to get more coffee in my system. Okay. So the first reaction video, chat, okay, is Best of Tennessee Drivers. 20 minutes of dashcam videos, part 1, okay? And fair warning, okay, or a heads up, FYI, the first installment of the dashcam videos that we presented last night's broadcast will be coming to you guys tomorrow at around 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be on the lookout for that. Membership exclusive JC's Madhouse early membership access is available as of right now. The video is all set for early access as of right now for members only, and then it'll be available for everyone else at about 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got that out of the way. Now let's have some fun with this while I'm looking for my words here. Hold on, I have an idea. Ready?
Before Merit America, Amy was struggling.
You guys heard that? I heard that. That felt great.
Financially as a single parent. She
Wake
worked as
up.
a truck operator and 50.
Okay, here we go. I don't know why it started without me. That's offensive. Okay, very good. How are we, everybody? We're good? No drop frames? We're good? Are we good? Are we clapping? Are we sweating already? Chat, are we good? Blank, are you in the chat? Are we ready to go? Can I get some emojis? Can I get some energy up in the chat of the Shire? Well, let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's do this.
Eventually, they're like...
Nope. Stop it. You're wrong. All right, guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's your boy, JC, reporting back live with JC Prevails TV. Ba-bing. All right. Best of Tennessee Drivers, 20 minutes of nonstop dashcam madness. Videos part 1. That was dramatic. Let's freaking go. You guys have been responding great to these videos. It's my joy to present them to you. I have fun reacting to them, kind of just mixing it up. Variety is the spice of things. And, yeah, we'll get into some horror game action later on. But, yeah, feel free to leave a comment, drop a like, get involved. Tell me what your favorite moment is. And, as always, I'm JC. Sincerely, let's get going. Let's get crack-lacking.
Eventually, they're like, well, we're going to do it. And they jump the fence. Oh, damn. No.
Hold on, chat. Wait a second. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I forgot to up the volume here. My apologies, chat. Remember when the volume on the ambience was too much? Here we go.
Eventually, they're like, well, we're going to do it. and they jump the fence. Oh, damn. No, no, no. No.
Dude, what? Dude, that was a head-on collision.
Damn it.
A 14-year-old. Wait, hold on. A 14-year-old, uninsured, unlicensed, expired tags and registration. All three of us are home safe now. Dude, but look at the car. Imagine what he already went through to look like that. That thing looks like it's already headed to the junkyard. Dude, what the... What is this? Oh, no. It's a school bus. It can't be... Oh, what? Wait, what? How? Okay, it must have hit. Somebody must have took an illegal turn. That's the only way. Let's see. Bus makes a turn in front of someone. Truck hits bus. Okay. Bus hits me. That's unfortunate. I was pretty sore, but okay. Nothing broken, at least body-wise. My car was totaled. That sucks. That really sucks. It already hit the corner. Yeah, fair. I think somebody hit it. Beam it.
Straight down the center of the river. Do you prefer a bad job? The most
Dude!
times of life.
Bro, what the freak? Hold on.
Straight down the center of the river. Do you prefer a bad job? The most important times of...
How does it happen? I mean, clearly it looks like there was some inclement weather conditions, right? Like hail and stuff. But that person completely lost control. There was like... It was just reckless the entire way down. I feel like they just weren't even paying attention. I sometimes you just think, what goes on through these people's heads as they're just driving like that? That's crazy. I mean, clearly they lost control, right? That's wild, man. This has been wild so far. Oh, geez. Oh, look at this. Here we go. The source comes out. 3 juveniles in a stolen car tried to pass him in a rain-slick road in a curve. All 3 ran off, but the rear seat passenger was caught because he returned to get his phone out of the car. What an idiot. Oh, my gosh. Ignorance is bliss. He refused to tell the driver's name and was taken away in handcuffs. Yeah, good riddance, man. Oh, my gosh. Probably stepped the gas instead of the brake. Yeah, you know what? I've done that before, too, but obviously it didn't result in, insanity. So they stole a car. Okay, that makes sense. Oh. Hey. What you doing? Lady passed on the wrong side of the road. Oh. Yeah, so you can... Yeah, it's on... Wow. It clipped my bumper and drove off. I filed a police report, but she didn't have insurance. Dude, the audacity to flip somebody off when you're in the wrong, it just blows my mind. Like, how does that work? At least he ain't no snitch. Yeah. No kidding. He's an expert on snitching on himself. Here we go. Oh, what's gonna happen, chat? What's gonna happen?
Yeah, me too, asshole.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do it.
Now he breaks, chat. Now he breaks, chat, because he thinks... Dude, what are you doing?
What a dig.
Oh my gosh. What?
Yeah,
like,
we
come
got it
on.
Dash cam hole.
That's dumb. Oh, shoot. What the? What? Driver was okay. First rain in weeks and driving way too fast. Yeah, but, like, that just seemed a little dramatic. No? Oh!
Nice.
Speed bumps.
Next to the morons who walk in the crosswalk when they are not supposed to, the worst thing about driving downtown Nashville is the idiot drivers. Now, there's a turning lane, but it doesn't start until right about here. This person is going against traffic where it's not even their lane, and then this lady's doing the same thing. I've got a truck behind me, honking at me. I can't back up.
She's got
And
earpods
here
in,
she's
too.
refusing to move.
Back up.
She's wearing
Like
a
she
mask.
can't do anything better than just
I've never understood that. No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
sit there.
Oh,
She's
my
alone in
goodness.
the car, and
Back
she's
up.
wearing a mask.
How-
What's up with that?
Back up.
The guys in the white
I love how I don't even know this gentleman. He has no idea I'm watching this clip, but we're on the same wavelength. Like, imagine, man. Oh my god. I love it. I freaking love it. Can I just rewind that for? Oh, I need to listen to this. This is priceless. I mean, look at this. What's up, Knox? Hold on.
alone in the car.
Hold on.
She can't seem to
Back
move.
up.
Like she can't do anything better than just sit there. She's
Back
alone
up.
in the car, and
Back
she's
up.
wearing a mask. What's up with that?
Back up.
The guys in the white Jeep are kind of yelling at her. There's a dude over here on the sidewalk, and he comes out to kind of explain to her, you're not even in your lane of traffic. And she's like, oh, I want to go that way. I get out to explain exactly how stupid she is. And she's like, well, I just wanted to make a left. Well, I said, you don't go into oncoming traffic to do that. You stay in your own lane of traffic back that way. I'm going northbound, she's going southbound, and she is in our lane of traffic.
I love how J.D. Rockefeller went out of his way to go say, "You're stupid." Like, basically, he had the finger pointed at her, man. He went off.
To make matters worse, now there's a fire truck coming up behind her.
Oh my gosh, man. Maybe if she
What a
did,
complete
maybe if she didn't wear the mask, it wouldn't, like, cause so many issues up here. I'm just saying, there's actually data to support that. Don't take it from me. Look it up yourself.
idiot. So this guy's trying to get her off the road and out of the way.
It's a little fuzzy up there, chat. It's a little
Go
cloudy.
Northbound and get out of the way of the fire truck, which is now coming up behind the truck, behind me.
Guys, I don't understand this. I've never understood that logic.
There's a fire truck.
Oh, she's so stupid. And now look, there's another
Yo.
car. That car is going against traffic as well.
There was so
And
much
I've
wrong
gotta
with that.
Find a way to get out of the way so this fire truck can make its way. There's even a taxi behind me there. So I pull over here to the right.
Oh,
Look
my
at how long
gosh,
it
man.
takes this fire truck to get through this traffic because of that other person. who's
And not for nothing, like, it really is. I see that often. Like, it not as much anymore, but I do see that sometimes where you have these drivers that are literally wearing masks inside of their vehicle and they're alone. I've never understood that, and I think it's very obvious that it's stemmed from fear, and they absorb way too much crap on media and stuff like that. It's not healthy. Again, there's data to support it. You could do what you want. It doesn't mean it's not going to look ridiculous. Just being honest.
who's going head on into them. If you do this, you deserve to lose your license and have your vehicle crushed.
See ya. Bye-bye.
The hesitant brake checks make me giggle inside. I'm so special. I can block any lane of traffic I want. Oh, whoa, oh. Did he make it? Nah, he didn't make it. Did he skim under it? Yellow trucking company decides to hit. Okay, wow, that's crazy. Oh, it's a chase. Oh man. Wait, did the truck just hit? Then after I chase him down, he hits me. That's awful. What the heck? This is a tight road. It's slick and cold, so I'm under the speed limit. Speech limit. Stupid. Oh.
Whoa!
Oh my God. No sound is needed here because I'm not happy. he went off. You know, the rhetoric was a little nuts on this. I think you can use your adult imagination to figure out what I'm saying at this moment. Look, yeah, that dude was not angling correctly. I'm not an expert. I don't have a CDL whatsoever, but you could tell that that doesn't look good. Like, he should have known better. Whoever just tuned in, welcome. What's going on, guys? Let's see what's going on here. Who's in the chat right now, everybody? Who's in the chat?
I know that Chloe doesn't feel like him, and so he won't be in our group.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? You want to get like that?
Yeah, why are you... Dude, that's so...
You ran a stop sign, buddy! You!
Go! Oh my gosh, man. What a Karen. Or Kevin. He threw his tantrum for a few more seconds and went along his miserable life. Yeah, because he's got to live with himself, right? That's how it works.
The AI expert from Fiverr just launched our app.
The app significantly improved the site's conversion rates.
Here we go. Dash camera. Went right through the stop sign. Was that a stop sign? They clearly had to yield or something, right? Girl can red light hitting me. She also never hit the brakes until I started honking. She told wait, hold on. I want to see that. She told the cops she didn't know the light was red. She was deemed at fault by insurance and because of my camera footage. Yeah, no, seriously, in all fairness, chat, like, dash cams are a lifesaver. If you have them, you're doing yourself a justice. Hey.
Can we go?
That made no sense. Now, I will admit, I have cut people off before by accident, but the thing that really is, like, disrespectful, like, you correct it, you apologize, you do your due diligence, whatever, right? But when you cut somebody off, but then decide to antagonize or instigate the fuel and, like, escalating something to happen, that ain't right. That just gets annoying and disrespectful. Like, and you clearly saw that just then. What's this here? Wait, what? How do you, wait, hold on. How did you lose control? I was looking at I thought something was going to happen with the truck. I don't know about that one, chat. I don't know about that one. I feel that... I don't know. Sorry, chat, didn't see it. Okay. Dude's trying to merge in. Yeah, stupid. In all fairness, now I could be wrong. Please let me know. I don't mind, maybe I didn't see it the correct way, right? But in all fairness, I feel like the person that we're watching that got hit could have at least done some extra miles or gone the extra mile to, like, let the guy in. In my opinion, I feel like that's, how it could have went to avoid this.
Yeah. 231 BHM.
Nonetheless, he did hit him, and his correct response should be to, pull over and deal with it professionally. Unsafe lane change turns into minor fender bender that turns into hit and run. Yeah, so, like, I get it. I mean, from what I see, from what I saw, he could have let him in, but at the same time, he did hit the man, and now he brake checked him, and, now, this could have been avoided entirely, I feel like. Okay. All right. What do we got here, chat? What do we got here? Coffee's working. Oh, that's a wheel. Wait, whose wheel was that? Oh, man. I got incredibly lucky because of that tire had bounced and went through the windshield. I'd be dead. Oh, wow. Jeez, man. Wait, the tire did that to your vehicle? Damn, that tire was on the juice. The heck? I've never seen that before. Wow. I think you'd seen everything. That's crazy. Wow. Huh. Another angle.
You got the right away. There's no stop sign for you.
Let's see. Jay. Just Jay.
Whoa. Mother.
Probably went to a stop sign. Yeah. That sucks. Driving towards a two-way stop intersection. Lady decides to go while we are in the intersection. Yeah. Oh. She's like, oh, man.
Oh my God!
What do you do? Yeah, that's not safe. What are you doing? And you have the audacity to just brake check? You're trolling. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, just go.
Was that you?
What are you doing? Wide angle lens makes it look like he's further away. White car pulls into traffic and stop. Yeah, no, that's disrespectful. Me and my wife actually had an incident earlier today with our son in the back. We were pissed, livid, actually. And it was about 11 a.m. We're pulling up to this intersection, and this man decides it was okay to, like, cross over 2 lanes illegally to get into a liquor store. He was in such a hurry. He had to get his liquor at 11 a.m. He had to pull in, and he cut right in front of us. We slammed on the brakes. It was just not a good situation. It was way too close. He did not read his cues whatsoever properly. And yeah, it was just one of those things where me and my wife were like at the red light. My wife rolled the window down. It took every part of her to restrain her from like going up to that man. And you could tell the guy knew. He knew, because I held in that horn for like a good 8 seconds. Funny how, it's ironic that I say that because we just talked about this last broadcast. And the guy just like sits in his vehicle. He knows we're at the traffic light. He knows we're stopped, and he like waits till we go to just, it's kind of one of those things where like, wow, this just got really awkward, But yeah, all said and done. But yeah, don't be like that guy. Don't do that. Be smart. Especially when you got a kid in the car. He was probably drunk. Who knows? Oh. Yeah. This person's stuck in the truck. That's fantastic. Ended up basically pit maneuvering me. Yeah. He was found at fault because of the video. Absolutely. What's going on with this? Oh, shoot. Well, that guy's Bobcat's gone. Yep. Oh, man. This isn't good, chat. Oh, no. He's going to follow it. Oh, trailer comes loose from truck and crashes into guardrail. Well, thank God no one got hurt, so that's a relief. The heck was that? The rock scraped the top of my head. Dude, what? A rock? Flex dash cluster saved my life that
morning. Let me guess.
You're
thinking about going to therapy.
That's crazy.
And as a therapist myself, of course I'm going to say that's a great idea.
Whoa! Whoa, that happened so quick. Wow. He was not paying attention. He was zoning, man. He was completely zoning. He's like, hi. He was so embarrassed. The motorcycle rider was okay. Oh, that was adorable. I didn't expect the outcome like that, but... What are you doing? You're clearly not looking. Yeah. Yeah. Say that again. My goodness. What are you doing, man?
Get on the exit, dumbass. Exit.
The semi's turning.
Idiot. Idiot.
Oh my
Idiot.
gosh.
Dumb. Oh my gosh. I love being critical about those kind of people. It's just so much fun. Oh, what the heck? I feel like this video is more intense than the last one.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
White sedan turning left. Could not see the silver Nissan, clearly. I gave a copy of the video to the silver Nissan. No one was injured. Well, that's good. And yeah, dash cam evidence right there, chat. Perfect. Helps out the pedestrian. Or civilian. Wing stop. I've been there before. It's alright. That was weird. Okay. I don't think anything really happened there, chat. Oh. Yeah, that sucks. That's rough. That's rough. That sucks, dude. This is all in Tennessee, by the way. Oh. Either that person's like high, drunk, or asleep. Both. Who knows? Wow, that's rough, man. That's rough.
So the light is green, other traffic moves, I bump the horn, and then the person turns left, try to merge over, and then this is the point where they get in front of me, and I try to merge again, they get back in front of me.
I love how it's kind of obvious how it almost seems like she's watching the footage and doing a commentary over it, like she went back.
And then I try one more time, and
That is
they
what's
get back
happening.
in front of me again. And now they're straddling the middle line. And I'm just like, frustrated, concerned that I'm going to be late for work.
Black pickup truck driving erratically on elementary campus.
I realize, oh my goodness, we are going to the same exact destination because they're turning in where I'm turning in.
Oh, man.
And then this is when it just gets very obvious at, how much this person is willing to behave in this manner.
What the
I don't know that I am commuting to work. They don't know that I'm not dropping off a child. So once they get in the drop-off line, I merge.
Who would trust this person with a child? If he's driving like that, I would totally report this. There is no logic behind that. I'm glad she's getting this on camera. Send this to the freaking superintendent or something.
Past them.
Principal.
And go ahead and pull into the employee parking lot.
Idiot. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, like what? Crap, Dad's gonna kill me, man. Dude. Oh. Dude. Some idiot decides to apparently attempt a 180 in the parking lot of my freaking apartment complex with slick conditions and takes out my fence. Luckily, right in front of the one security camera. Yeah. Hit and run property damage, man. And they obviously got the license plate, so that definitely does not help his case.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And they just decided to go. No guy took off. Guy took off and ran. No update. But we let our apartment office know as he may be a resident. Dumb. I actually witnessed a hit and run one time. What the Dude, unnecessary wide turns.
And that's like basically an announcement to the
What is this person doing?
You know, any news, the news that he gave
This
was
idiot. Oh, what is this? What are you guys do? Gosh, man. No more info since police fire while already on the scene of another wreck.
So I can move my back counter guy out to municipal sales. Right. You know? But, oh shit. Big accident. Woo! God damn.
Dude, I want to know. I want to see that again.
Oh. Right. You know? But,
oh, okay. The person did not stop, rear-ended the guy.
Oh shit. Big accident. Woo! God damn.
That sucks. Yeah, that guy's freaking back end got chiseled.
Yeah, I got that on camera. That bitch is still going. She knocked out?
She knocked out, man? She's out? She out cold? Dang. Felt kind of bad for the girl. She was only 16 and had clearly just gotten her license. Oh, her insurance is going to be skyrocketing. Oh, good God. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, no, I understand where we could have sympathy for that. I get it. Good on him. But yeah, still, like, you know, you're behind a wheel, you signed up for it, right?
That doesn't change the value, and it doesn't change the decision. It's just, oh crap, now I've got to shovel the stable.
God damn it, what the going on?
I've had that happen to me before. That person's she's not paying attention. Oh. Yeah, she knew. Guys, look at that face. That is the face of, I screwed up. Yep. This day just got bad. So inconvenient. I've been there. My first accident was actually falling asleep behind the wheel. I hit a freaking handicap van. I felt horrible. I was on my way to the gym from work. This was like 8 years ago. And I didn't even press on the gas. I just let off the brake. And I fell asleep. It happened. And it was not a hard hit, but just I sandwiched the guy into another vehicle. It was not a good feeling. Yeah, she's backing up. Yeah. I stopped at the traffic light. She went to get something and let off the brake. Yep. There was no damage. I did have previous damage she thought she caused, but we need to be honest. Don't run up people's insurance and lie to get a repair like that. Was very nice and apologetic. Mistakes happen. Don't be the person that gets out screaming. Wait, so hold on a second. There was no damage. Okay. I did have previous damage she thought she caused, but we need to be honest. Don't run. Oh, okay. So he said, okay. So this ended on a good note. She was very apologetic, very sincere. Thought she caused damage, but it was already there from the previous accident that this person she hit had. No, that's good. I like that. That is a genuine. That is good. I like that. Nice outcome. Very reasonable. I know this song. Yo, Blank. Blank is back. No problem. You never have to apologize for that, brother. I'm here for convenience purposes, my friend. Quite a bit, but it's okay. We have another video to do after this. The truck driver was on his phone and ran the stop sign. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, man. Heading home during a snowstorm and lost traction going up a hill, but managed to land safely. That was too big. You can read that.
Oh, no.
What's going on? Oh. What's going on here? What the heck? What's the car doing? Wait, what? I was being kind to the man who hit me, since I also lost traction. He gave me his insurance, his phone number, and I took pictures of the damage. Turns out he lied about having insurance. He stopped paying for it, and he gave me a fake name. Oh my gosh, what a freaking con. Oh man, wrong way, driver. Wrong way. Dude. Oh my gosh, guy pulls into the right turn only lane by accident. Dude, yeah, nah, that's so inconsiderate. I hate people who are like that. I have no respect for those people at all, whatsoever. Idiot. Sometimes watching this stuff makes me want to like road rage. I'm not even in a car. I'm not even in a vehicle. And it like gets my blood boiling a little bit. It's fun. Aha. Oh, dude. This is the only clip in this whole compilation so far where we see justice. You too, Blank. You too. Oh, smokes. My dad is limited. Take care, man. No problem. No problem. This will be available on YouTube as a video on demand.
Got a billion-dollar web app idea? Now you can turn it into reality with Hostinger Horizon.
God bless you, man. Is this person reversing in an intersection? What the heck? What? I didn't even notice her until she started moving. Yeah. I could see that.
Whoa!
Dude.
Oh goodness.
My heart would drop into my freaking stomach, man. It's terrifying. This is not good. He's gonna go. He's gonna keep going. Idiot. The end of his trailer completely ripped off my driver's side. Oh no, and damaged some of my driver's side door from where the mirror knocked. He didn't stop for me. The police promptly told me he was getting a couple citations and gave me his insurance info for my insurance claim for my side mirror. All right, well, I guess he got something. Jake. From State Farm. Sorry, I had to do it, Cat. I had to.
Good Lord, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Knoxville, Tennessee, baby. Blind waste management driver. Not a soul behind me.
Well, then it's up to the audience, up to the audience, 844-52-SHERI, 844-52-SHERI. Change my mind on my saying that commercials now are...
Watch the Toyota in the left turn lane. He turns right into oncoming traffic. Oh my gosh. Where's the cops? He drives through the gas station. What? But the light has turned green. Oh no. He's going to go. I hit the gas. He's not getting away with it. Yeah. That's crazy. Ha sucker. That's coming for you. Yo, I love it. They go through all of that to try to get ahead, and they end up literally right behind the person that they passed. That's so, it's so true. It happened. There's actually a meme, I think, right, of a person passing somebody, and they get to a traffic light, and it's literally Tom Hanks as, Forrest Gump going like this. I'm still here. You got so far.
Well,
all right, guys. Well, there you have it. 20 minutes of dash cam videos and bad driving, part 1 of Tennessee. All right, guys. Leave a comment, drop a like. Helps the videos out a ton. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, we have the next video, okay? We have luckiest people caught on camera. This is going to be interesting. We haven't done anything like this yet. Let me see if it's actually, yes, right here. I saw this last night in our broadcast, and this looked really interesting.
Hi, I'm JT, and I made Result Hunter, the search engine for conservatives. Let me just tell you what it does. First of all, big tech right now is run.
Here we go. Let me widen this.
Some people have such...
Okay, here we go. So, hello everybody. Welcome. It's your boy JC, reporting back live with JC Prevails TV Bing. All right, luckiest people caught on camera is the video we're going to be doing. We've never done anything like this before, but we're doing this basically just to mix it up, have some laughs, get some reactions, okay? And, you know, kind of get a little tone in that core of ours, depending on the laughter, you know, volumization of it all. So, yeah, that was misplaced. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm very. Just forget what I'm saying. Let's have some fun here, okay? I'm still. Let's see. I think I need a coffee refill. Anyway, luckiest people caught on camera. Let's freaking go. I love you guys so much in advance. Let's get it. Sometimes I just don't know what I'm saying.
Some people have such unbelievable luck, you think that they found the cheat code for life. 1 second, disaster is knocking on their door. And the next, they're walking away like nothing even happened. Whether it's dodging cars by inches.
Oh my goodness!
Or surviving a fall that should have been game over. These jaw-dropping moments prove that some people are just born lucky.
Here we go, chat. Here we go. No freaking way. Are you kidding? He made that shot? Dude, the fact that someone got that on film is remarkable. Dude, that was wild. Like, that is literally your definition of a Hail Mary. I need to see that again. That was amazing. Look at that. That woke me up. That's what, like, that defies reality.
Three quarters of the court, 1/4 of a second left, and 100% legendary.
Wow. 45-44 was the final score. Got the winning basket by a freaking hair. A thread.
Crossing lights were out, but that train's horn was loud. This driver, however, chose just to floor it.
Yeah, he could have been
and
dead.
You can exhale now.
He could have been dead, chat. There's no question. What is this?
When the job description didn't mention
this
having to dodge
protest? It
falling
has to be.
historical figures,
Oh
but you're a natural anyway.
Oh my gosh, man. See, I don't agree with that. I don't agree when people vandalize stuff like that. There is definitely such thing as peaceful protesting, which I'm all for, but there's a line. There's a line.
Looks like the Final Destination series almost got a reboot.
That's funny. This person's having a very bad experience. Clearly. Dude, that looks rough, man. That looks rough.
Eunuch! Eunuch!
Oh my gosh.
Eunuch!
Be right back, chat. I'm gonna get some more coffee real quick. I need it. I'm like fading here.
Lake, on est là, Lake. C'est bon, il est là. On y va. Lake, je vais te sauver, je te promets. Allez, Lake. Lake.
That's blood, man. Oh no. Hope he's okay.
Les jambes comme ça, c'est comme ça, il a une stabilité.
Dude probably broke his leg, man.
Avalanche tried to take him, but his brother said, "Not today, Mountain."
Wow.
Maintenant, tu vas te mettre.
Dude, what the heck?
The man, the myth, the flying tile dodger.
I was gonna say that looked like a hailing plate. What's up, Tony?
At this point,
How we
even
doing?
our grandma is using pi ad block.
That's
What's
creepy.
Your
Get
excuse?
me out of this
Let me
right
lay it out
now.
for you.
What
Pi
the
is a free
freak?
browser extension that
Stop it. Oh, really?
Come on down for a free roofing giveaway.
Hey,
Some
yo.
assembly required.
Is this underwater? It is. Okay. Dude, I'd be freaking out. Hell no. No. I'm sorry.
POV, you just realize you're on the menu.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm all set. What did I say last night, chat? Last broadcast. I would trust the freaking I trust space more than I trust the deep sea ocean. Not happening. Not happening.
This guy was millimeters away from starring in a
Excuse me, chat.
completely different kind of compilation.
That was wild.
When out of nowhere, your truck decides to dust off its childhood dream of being a figure skater.
Childhood dream of being a figure skater.
Defied gravity, stuck the landing, and saved
Way to
the
go,
baby.
Mom. That's
Someone
awesome.
make this a new Olympic sport
He's
and
a
give her
freaking
the
hero.
gold.
Moms are heroes.
Special delivery. One near-death experience. Signature no longer required.
Oh!
If they didn't have the camera rolling, no one would believe this story.
Dude, that's crazy. So I have a story to tell you guys real quick, okay? Well, I'll try to make it quick as much as possible. I was at an ocean, right? I was at like Miami Beach in Connecticut somewhere. And space is infinitely nothingless, and it's getting it always expanding, and there's like... Well, yeah, but like what I mean is like I trust outer space given the notion of just like given the whole like fundamentals of just like, you know, the appropriate precautions, the gear, stuff like that, right? As with an ocean, you know, it just you could only go so deep, you can't see anything, you know, I don't know. Maybe obviously it's subjected to opinion, but in my personal experience, or not personal experience, but based on what I've seen, read, heard, I really feel, and discussions that I've had with other people, the overall general consensus, at least for me, has been space is more trustworthy than going deep in the ocean. Because we don't know, we still have yet to know like what's down there, and it's creepy. It is. It's creepy. But back to my story that I was trying to say. I was at the beach one time, and you know how people go on like those long rocky necks and like look for like crabs and stuff like that. I remember I was like looking for crabs or like, you know, minnows or something like that. You know, like I was probably like 9 years old or whatever, and I was picking up this rock. Out of nowhere, this huge freaking ugly eel face looks at me and springs up at me. It was terrifying. It ruined my experience for eels. Forever. Disgusting. It looked evil, like it came right from a movie.
Hats aren't always just a fashion statement, you know. Sometimes it's a literal lifesaver.
Wow. Wow. Jeez. This van's an idiot. Idiot. What are you doing? What are you doing?
The U-turn of doom meets the luckiest swerve of the century.
That's what makes it fascinating, though, Tony. I feel like
VR training
space
for
being
mom,
infinite,
real-life
freaking,
agility
like,
test
it's
for the
insane.
kid.
It's so
Luckily,
fascinating
both
to me.
passed with 0 casualties.
That's crazy. Oh!
God!
Dude, that's nuts. I would never go on that. Hell no, dude. No.
Oh my God,
I would
bro.
never do that.
That was insane.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Now he has more of a balance.
Get back, mate.
He said good luck, mate.
The kind of bridge Google Maps always swears you can drive across.
Yeah, no. That's
when
crazy.
Your
He's
GPS
lucky,
says
man.
turn left, but forgets to mention to watch for oncoming planes.
Do you want to create your own emotes in just a few clicks?
Oh,
Choose
boy.
a drawing style.
Did it just die on them? Oh no, don't tell me a train's coming. They're getting off that thing right now. Yeah, get off. Are you serious? How is it
That's one way
Dude.
to teach the kids about quick decision making.
Mexe não, Daniel. Não mexe não. Não mexe não. Fica paradinho. Ela tá com você. Não mexe
Oh
não,
yeah,
Daniel.
I mean,
Não mexe não.
100%. Like I feel like there's risks with everything, like when it comes to that kind of stuff. But yeah, like, you know, of course, if something goes wrong in space, you are screwed, 100%. And same if you're like deep down in the like freaking ocean, like, you know, like. But I feel like if you were to outweigh like the measure of things of like, you know, in terms of scale on what could potentially go wrong, I feel like space would be like, it would be easier to like keep a monitor on, if that makes any sense. I'm really having a hard time with my terms tonight. For diving, yeah, no, that's true.
That caiman was seconds away from scooping up its next meal, but luckily the boat pulled up at the last second to save the day.
Like, you could have a space station up there, right? For years, and everyone's fine. You know,
a free fall
you could
turned into a
potentially live
miracle
up in
save
space
in the
with the
blink of an
appropriate,
eye.
you know,
That's why spotters, folks. That's why.
Specs. As we're deep in the deep blue ocean, I think
He was about to get tossed,
It's
but
not
this bull decided
impossible,
to
but
show
it's
off
not
some
like,
aerial
you know,
skills
likely
instead.
to happen. If I'm, you know. Kind of confused as to what's
Is that luck, or
Wait,
is she some kind of secret
what?
claw machine whisperer?
Did she just get all that candy over one claw? Wow. Oh no, you might want to turn around. The dude was about to go for his gun.
Winter weather isn't the only threat on the roads. Sometimes it's drivers who can't control their speed.
Dude. What? What?
Call it luck, call it talent, but either way, that shot
Look at his face. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Dude. Hold on. I need to see this again. This is like a once in a lifetime. What's the probability of this happening? 1 out of like 100 million?
Call it luck, call it talent, but either way, that shot had no business going in.
Dude, when he opened up his mouth, man, he looked like straight up queso. Yo, I love that guy so much. Oh, man. He's like... Oh, that was a freaking
Whatever
dog.
guardian angel is looking over this dog, thank you. And you deserve a raise.
Tremendo. God. Yeah.
Whale watching turned into the ultimate survival challenge here real quick.
You're gonna have to.
A lot of bulls, man. Oh my gosh. Bulls scare the heck out of me.
This guy out here playing the world's most dangerous game of pinball with bulls. Now, if that doesn't instantly qualify him as a finalist for Gym Bro of the Year, I don't know what does.
Hold on, chat. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Now, if that doesn't instantly qualify him as a finalist for Gym Bro of the Year, I don't know what does.
Dude, save the guy from getting clocked in the face. Car's about to come right into the freaking... Oh, what?
Dude doesn't even know the cutting-edge experience he just walked
okay,
away
I was gonna
from.
say that looks like a freaking buzzsaw, like one of those. Yeah, is that a hippo? Dude, it's hungry. That's a hungry
came in
hippo,
real
mate.
hot, only to be like, nah, you're not worth it.
Dude, that's funny. He's too lean.
Forget
There's no
potholes.
flavor.
The
There's no
real
fat.
danger is rogue ice chunks landing on unsuspecting cars. One of nature's deadliest predators, held back by a simple ancient human invention. Seriously, y'all, the fence does not get enough credit. Risked it all to find out what was making that noise. And that's why we don't do flips on 2 planks.
Dude.
Think it's like super weird being an adult. Like,
you know, when Alfie sang about defying gravity, she forgot to mention that you shouldn't defy common sense at the same time, though.
Black bear. 2 black bears. Jeez. The dude's hands are up, man. He's... I surrender.
If you've ever wondered what nerves of steel would look like as a person, here's our guy. That SUV was about 2 inches away from turning a rescue mission into a whole other emergency.
No kidding. Wow.
Just a casual stroll down the road when suddenly, oops, I don't know what's down there, but I'm sure this guy's happy he didn't have to find out. At this rate, he's gonna need a big old trophy mantle.
I think when you're struggling as a single parent, shame just comes with it.
Chat,
So I think the moment that I
check on
realized
something real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'm being called. I'm being summoned. Hold on 1 second. Duty calls. All right, guys. I'm going to be closing this out. I got to tend to my son. But yeah, we'll pick this up in the near future as soon as I can. Yeah, obviously we can't get to Boba T, the horror game tonight, but it's okay. These things happen. Nonetheless, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will make up for this. Thank you guys very much for tuning in tonight, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you. I will see you guys later. Appreciate it. Thank you.